And we're live. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Dynneson discussions number 8. Today, we're talking about the Amish, the filthy, filthy Amish. Going around, running people over.
We're talking about the Amish who culturally enlighten Europe. Yeah,
Yeah,
they sure are.
it's
That's
gonna
the
be
one.
with their long swords and you know.
See, the Amish are actually kind of a problem because whenever their younglings go out into the world, they do, fucking teenager shit, and then the Amish orthodoxy come around and they try to wrangle them back into Amishness, but they don't, fucking teenage. And then we're not actually talking about the Amish, are we?
No, we're not. We are talking about the horrible, horrible attacks in London, and
Yeah, we're talking about why people call me a racist at times.
Yeah, even though it's not a fucking race. Sorry,
it's not a fucking race.
It's not. And here's okay. So, in case people don't know, there's been an attack in London. Like, color me shocked. It's like, is it raining? There'll be a terrorist attack. No, there's been a terrorist attack in London City, on London Bridge, as a matter of fact. So, so London Bridge truly is falling down.
Yeah.
A little bit of gallows humor. And just it's not even 2 weeks out from Manchester.
You know that rhyme was created for similar political climate, right? So it's just repeating itself. Isn't it great?
I know, it's great. It's fantastic. I love the fact that this is happening to Europe. I love all the cultural enrichment that's happening there. It's fantastic. I love the fact that
let's get more people in here.
Yeah, invite as many people as you want. But
I'm bored.
Yeah, just invite people. I don't care as long as they're not Nazis.
Why not? Those are fun.
I know they're fun, but we're trying to keep it off the fucking. It's one thing if I get a fatwa put on me. I don't need a holy war as well.
Crusade.
Yeah, I don't need that.
Deus Volt.
Yeah.
I was hanging out with this classmate of mine last night. And she accidentally butt dialed some people while I was going off on an aspy tangent about being alt-right.
Yeah.
Neat.
No, it's funny. No, I'm not fucking bragging, Sean. So when you say neat, you're like, no. It's just funny. So you're saying you don't want Nazis in here. You don't want any crusades. Well, she's like, oh shit, like, oh god, I just fucking butt dialed those people and they heard. I'm like, oh, they probably heard me ranting, right? It's fine, just call them back and just tell them you were Hydra all along.
pull Captain America. It's great.
Yeah.
Oh god, I mean, I'm just looking at. Okay, so I'm looking at my while we're doing this, I'm also looking at my Twitter. The fucking hashtag is just filled with the most. You ever meet those people? Well, you know what the definition of insanity is? It's like the constant repetition of a failed act. That's exactly what my timeline is for the Paris attacks, right? Not the Paris attacks, the London attacks. Sorry, there's so many of these goddamn things now. It's almost like monthly we're getting 5. It's even
so
worse.
many.
What I love is somebody did a rewrite of Churchill's speech defending England, like, we will defend from the islands, the beaches, blah blah blah. Somebody said basically that we will cuck from the beaches. We will cuck. We will cuck when they bomb us. We will cuck when they rape our daughters. We will cuck when they change our language. We will cuck for we are England. And I'm just like, oh my god, that's the most fucking accurate rendition of Churchill's speech.
I'm not laughing because I read that the the last time Islam attacked London.
Like,
no, I know you got a boner for Brits because you're part British. I don't know why you do, but
I don't know. You know what? I'll say this. I'll say the fuck out of this for Europe. Some of those countries are pretty base when it comes to this.
And he died. Did he just get kicked out of his own podcast?
Does this podcast have an audience?
I think so. Wait, so Sean Lynch is
He
your real
got-
name?
He got back in and he left.
Oh my god.
My connection dropped there, guys. Sorry about that. But no, like I was saying, aside from the Brit bongs, Eastern Europe is pretty based when it comes to this issue.
Yeah, fucking Herzegovina.
Mm.
All about the genocide.
Jesus. No, but like Poland's not letting anyone in.
No. I'm saying that was an extreme case. The equivalent evil. Like the Herzegovina was so bad that Iran was sending fucking aid.
Yeah.
When a third world country is sending you aid, it means you fucked up.
Yeah. I mean, but as far as this attack goes,
Dude, this attack, I don't even. Here's what happened: Manchester attacks with whole thing with fucking Ariana Grande. That shit depressed me. London attacks, I just saw it. I just felt really numb, and I'm just like, okay, I guess this is a part of our reality now. Whatever.
well,
We
that's
must secure a future for Ariana Grande fans so that the beauty of their MILFs will not disappear from this earth.
The beauty of their what?
Of their MILFs.
yeah. But no, Jesus Christ. Like, okay, so Sadiq Khan has just issued a fucking statement calling this a horrible attack. Well, Sadiq, I thought this was a daily occurrence if you were living in a large city. What the fuck, my friend?
No, dude, that's just a part of being a weak politician. They'll say stupid shit like that.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Are you familiar with Sadiq Khan and his statements?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
I am. Idiot.
Yeah. What a fucking like. Here's my thing. You want to practice Islam? Go right ahead.
Leave us the hell out of it.
Leave us the hell out of it. Don't force that shit on us.
That's why, back when I was a bigger Aspie and I couldn't get to the point, it would take me a fucking like half hour to get to the point, but now I can just say the Muslims that, are really aggressive and violent, the extremists as people call them, they really can't stand reformists, because there are Muslim reformists that point out, hey, at some point, Muhammad's family said it's wrong to force other people to be Muslim. In fact, it's also wrong to tax them, which is what the Ottomans were doing, and the Arabs were also doing.
Yeah.
And guess what they did to those family members of Muhammad? They lobbed off their heads and said, "You guys are betraying you are betraying the Prophet. The Prophet said we could do this." And then they fucking pull out a sword and lob off their head. I mean, that's civilized. That's peaceful.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's been the for anyone that's not listening. RJ, you're Iranian, aren't you?
Oh yeah, I was born in Iran, but I'm multiracial because I'm from northern Iran. But that's where the borderline cringy nationalism comes in. I love America.
I was going to say, so it seems like the moderates, the moderate Muslims, are cucked by the extremist Muslims, and then
as well as the Western liberals who are funding the extremist Muslims.
And then their cucked language becomes the mode of discourse for the further cucked non-Muslims.
Mm-hmm.
Well, but so like my whole beef, Casey, like I used to mention I had a beef with the French and stuff like that, is like for centuries, like they would fantasize like about the violent Muslims just being misunderstood noble savages. Like they're just violent because you Persians and you Germans, because the Ottomans and the Arabs were pouring into Europe and Persia, and so the Arabs were becoming pirates. They had figured out how to get on fucking boats, so they were going around coastlines attacking people. And I mean, by then America had been a nation, and if you go into our history, you'll see that America actually came into contact with Islamists back in the 1700s.
What's the reason we have the Marines now? It's the reason we have them.
Yep.
It's in their fucking song.
Yep. And so the French were saying, well, you Persians and you Germans, because the two countries that were pushing back against the Ottomans and the Arabs, we were somehow oppressing these people who were literally invading, occupying, and then taxing anybody that didn't convert to Islam. Now, that to me is disturbing. Why would that culture? Why would the French do that? Like, do they think that by disadvantaging the rest of us, they're gonna somehow survive? Like, hey, if I fuck over my neighbor down the road and let these homeless people into the neighborhood, maybe these homeless people won't break into my house. You know?
What if the French were buying slaves from the Barbary Arab pirates?
I don't know.
Were they?
So that's why they allowed them.
I mean, something like that to me is minuscule. I think that they would want to disadvantage their rivals.
Yeah.
And some cultures are just short-sighted. So being short-sighted, they thought, you know, by fucking over these other cultures, we're advantaging ourselves down the road. But they didn't realize, you kill the gatekeeper, who the hell's going to hold the horde back?
Well, how about this? How about if you keep placating something that wants to destroy you? It's
What's
going to end up
placating? Is that like holding back temporarily?
placating. No, placating.
Placating. Okay.
Yeah, placating to the invading horde. At some point, they're gonna say, you know what? Fuck it. We're just gonna take them out and just take all their shit anyways. We don't need. They won't even need you anymore.
That's kind of what almost happened with the Persians. When the Arabs invaded, they burned our libraries. They made it illegal to speak our language. They said that we were sinners and that we had never discovered God, even though Zoroastrianism predates Judaism. So,
In defense of evil, Alexander the Almighty did that too. He burnt down the library.
no, hold on. Alexander didn't outlaw an entire culture. He said you can have your culture, and he felt ashamed. It was he got drunk, and the army whore, his companion, the whore they carried with them, this woman that's literally her job was to alleviate the men of their urges. She got drunk and high, and he got drunk, and she said, "Let's burn down their thing," because she's a fucking idiot. And Alexander felt ashamed of that, but that wasn't the equivalency of wiping out an entire culture. That's not the same, dude. Like,
Well,
Alexander,
Where's
what he
the
did.
citation for this?
Well, no.
For the citation, I'll go get the citation for you, bro. Yeah.
I want to read. I want to read about Alexander the Great's telling him to burn down
Okay.
the great.
Yeah. No. Seriously. Before you'll start laughing like a fucking aspie. Here you go.
Awesome.
No, but I think let's keep it to this century.
Yeah. I'm trying to before. Yeah.
Sorry.
Just Sean kind of.
Yeah.
Casey. Let me. I apologize.
Go
Let me
ahead,
finish
go
with
ahead.
Sean. Fucking.
He triggered you.
No, he didn't trigger me. He distracted me.
Mm-hmm.
Triggering me is pissing me off. I'm like, dude, seriously, don't fucking question facts when they're right there in front of you.
Yes, let us stop distracting him. Well,
No.
please
Anyway,
continue.
point was, back to talking about placating. So, when the Arabs invaded, for a while they occupied, of course. For a while, but slowly we started pushing them out, and then we really pushed them out, and then we got violent with them. So when they would try to push back in, we just start killing them. So after that, they've been salty since. They call us. They say, "Oh, you think you're better than us?" And if you're Persian or light-skinned and from the Middle East, and you say, "I'm not Arab," they say, "Oh, do you think you're better than us?" That's actually a phrase Arabs will throw at you. You think you're better because they're trying to. They believe they have a right to enslave other cultures. That's just in their barbaric heads. Like, I'm not saying all Arabs are like that. Not all Arabs are like that.
It's just a cultural thing.
But there's a war like the tribal Arabs. They're like the tribes from fucking Dune. Like, it's like we have to conquer each other. Like, it's that's all they know.
Here's the thing. That's still the fucking main issue nowadays. All these conflicts we're seeing in the Middle East. Someone said it the best, that the countries in the Middle East are pretty much just tribes with flags. That's all they are.
And the only empire that held them back got neutered and disarmed and handed over. And hey, it's if you're white and you disagree with that, you're either a conspiracy theorist or you're a racist bigot. So
About what? Which empire are we talking about now?
no, not, well, when I say the Persian Empire, it's not just the Persian Empire.
Yeah.
So it's just generally the Germans were holding them back for the longest time.
Fucking Wallachia. My boy Vlad.
The Persians and the Germans worked together twice to do a pincer on them. The second attempt was the Habsburg Treaty, and the French fucked that up because they armed the Turks with cannons and sent military advisors to the Turks. So that kind of gave them a little space to push back. That's actually how the Turks got Armenia, by the way. Armenia was obtained when the French armed the Turks to the teeth, and the Turks were just shooting cannons at both sides.
So are you saying that the Armenian genocide is tangentially the fault of the French?
No, the Armenian genocide never happened, but I wish it did.
Oh, fuck off. It totally happened.
Anyways, no, but see, Armenia being taken over was a direct result of the French arming the Turks because they were like, oh, hey, let's fuck with Germany. And so France to me is like the mentally, if we're all siblings in a household, if civilization started in Greece, if we have a mentally ill sibling who has a twin, and the twin being England, and England is a little bit more stable, but France likes to go fuck things up. It's like, oh hey, I'm bored today. Let me let a hobo into the house. Hey hobo, let's go rape my cousins. Like that's France to me. Well, France does really stupid things, and then it doesn't think there will be consequences.
Germany does stupid shit too. Fucking Merkel is the worst thing that happened to Europe.
Well, yeah, Merkel got placed in power though. Who put her in power? Think about that.
Merkel is the worst.
NATO
leader.
put her in power, dude. Do you think the Germans put her in power?
Mm-mm.
EU was not formed by Germany itself. EU was one of NATO's biggest ideas.
Yeah, and the EU is about to collapse. By the way, I you know what? Can we just hurry?
When the EU collapses, Merkel's fucked. Just be happy in that.
She's fucked. She's fucked no matter what she does. She keeps poking.
No, dude, her party is gonna burn when the EU collapses. No one's gonna support them anymore. There's no reason to.
Yeah, isn't her party like literally just the European Union?
Yeah.
The German political party.
I don't understand this. So supposedly, Europeans are super educated, right? They're super smart. At least that's what the test scores say. You'd think that given their history with this particular culture that's coming in, they would at least learn from the past, at least a little bit, and say, we want to keep you guys at arm's length. We'll make these little camps in the Middle East that you guys can go to and chill out there while we sort the war out and whatever. But they did. I don't know. That's dead silence. I love it. But
I have a response.
Go ahead.
Hitler. I mean, no. This is only happening because Hitler made it okay to be nice to Muslims.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah.
Well, I mean, it is.
I should let you know. Sean forgot to disclose he's a Zionist.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Full disclosure.
Oh. Okay. Well,
I believe the Jews have a right to their homeland. I don't know what Sean believes because a lot of things he says are questionable. I mean, he was trying to figure out my name.
The entire world is the Jewish homeland.
Oh, really?
You're trolling now.
Nah, but really, we should stretch Israel from the Nile to the Euphrates.
So you didn't get off my stream now.
Sean, are you actually Jewish?
I mean, my dick is Jewish.
Okay then. I thought you were English.
They got actually they have a pretty substantial actually no, they probably all left to Israel now, given the climate in England. Jesus Christ.
So anyways, gentlemen.
Yes.
Who else should we invite?
It doesn't matter. You can invite whoever the hell you want.
Sean, who do you want to invite?
How do I invite people?
Send the fucking link here.
Yeah.
But the one at the top? Or do I need a specific invite?
No, you can just give him the fucking link that I sent RJ. Fuck it,
Yeah,
I'll
the one I
just
sent you.
Yeah. So, but no.
Oh, the one from. I'm gonna copy paste it and send it back. Is that the link?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
RJ, what? So you read the you brought it up earlier, but you read the what you call it? The pharaohs weren't actually sub-Saharan Africans.
Oh yeah.
Did you see the reaction?
It actually relates to my ancestry, which I won't shut the fuck up about. I know that. So when Alexander passed, his generals settled down in northern Iran, northern Egypt, and a bunch of other places. And with northern Iran, you really wasn't much of a difference because there was already like Greco-Roman DNA and Persian DNA in that area. But in Egypt, there's a clear fucking difference there. So the pharaohs were not African, and Cleopatra was clearly not African. She was Greek.
And Persian.
Wait, she was Persian?
Wasn't she? I thought it was like, yeah, that she was half Persian and then half Macedonian / Greek.
I thought she was just. No, I thought she was just like Greek and Macedonian because Ptolemy was her great ancestor or something. Anyways, I don't have time to get into her family heritage. Anyways, so point being, DNA tests have come out showing that King Tut was not a black man. It's causing the We Was Kang's camp to
lose their fucking minds.
Yeah.
Well, I don't get that. Like, why do they?
You remember that song? See the pictures on the wall.
Yeah, that was
King Tut was a black man. Egypt was a black land.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I don't get how they got to that conclusion. Like, I've never understood how they got to the conclusion.
I'll tell you how they got to that conclusion. The media, for some weird reason, they did this in Iran too. I don't know why. And Sean,
yeah,
the people I'm talking about are not Zionists. Noah and I have talked about this. He doesn't like them either. He calls them Ginos.
Oh, is this the Soros associates?
Yeah, those assholes. So what happens
they're
is
race traders.
They basically, there's this group of people who, for some really weird reason, they have a really weird fetish where they take white historical leaders and hire African actors to portray them. 300 was an example. Like 300, all the Persians were African all of a sudden. Leonidas looked Persian. Leonidas had like blondish hair supposedly. Like the Spartans had lighter hair. The Persians just looked like Leonidas. They were just white with dark hair and variation of hazel, blue, green eyes, blah blah blah. Because the climate, your hair does get affected by climate. I have uncles who were born blonde and then their hair turned brown over time.
Same. I used to be blonde.
Yep. But for some weird reason, Hollywood, like, they took Hercules and they fucking casted The Rock. Well, I love The Rock. Dwayne Johnson's amazing, but what the fuck? Like are they doing this to erase history? Like, they're hiring groups like ISIS to destroy actual history, and then they're creating movies so that we'll have a Mandela effect of actual history. Like, oh, I remember when the Greeks were white. No, what are you talking about? The historical record shows they were all African, proud Africans.
Well, I mean,
what I mean?
It's kind of a weird thing now.
It's even worse because The Rock is fucking Asian. Samoan, yes.
Fucking love The Rock, but no,
I love him and Vin Diesel.
Yeah, but here's the thing that I don't understand. Well, actually, here's the thing. Vin Diesel was supposed to play Hannibal in a movie. Would that have worked?
No, fuck no.
He wanted.
Hey, Clarice, come here, Clarice. I can see in the dark, Clarice.
No, not Hannibal. I mean Hannibal of Carthage.
Shit! Not Hannibal Lecter. Okay.
No, like Hannibal.
I'm sorry. I just saw. I apologize. I was just watching videos on the Mandela effect. I just out of curiosity to see, because people are fucking stupid. And Hannibal was brought up, and the "Hello, Clarice" line was one of those. Yeah. Anyways, Hannibal of Carthage was going to be played by Vin Diesel. What the fuck?
Yeah. Well, Vin Diesel is actually a really big fan of him, because he's like a super Vin Diesel's a fucking nerd like us. Like,
I know that.
Like he's but he's a historical nerd too, and he really
Dude,
dug.
Case, if you ever visit California, I'll fucking show you my collection. I have like all the Riddick stuff. All the Riddick stuff.
Do you have the Ulex? I want the Ulex.
What's the Ulak?
Those curve blades that he's got.
Dude, I can't find them. I mean, at least not in California.
Well, we have them here at the mall, but maybe I'll bring them to you if I drive out there. But
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I mean, they probably aren't illegal. It's just they're hard to import. That's the issue.
Yeah. Well, anyways, the thing with Vin Diesel was that it was for the longest time he's been trying to become. He's trying to get this Hannibal movie off the ground. I don't know if anyone's familiar with him, but Hannibal's a badass. Like, I think he's like one of the greatest warriors of all time, and at least
he scared the shit out of the Romans. Like you gotta be powerful to do that.
Yeah, dude, he brought elephants over the Alps.
Mm-hmm.
That's a bad motherfucker.
I was about to say, the second thing that Vin Diesel loves is elephants, so that's probably the other reason.
Yeah, yeah, but no,
I feel weird saying this, but shouldn't they have a Jewish actor play Hannibal because the Carthaginians and the Jews were the same like people group?
Well, no, because technically, I don't know what race is Vin Diesel. I've always tried to figure that out.
Half white, half black.
Is he?
Yep.
I don't see it.
He's a mulatto. He's mulatto. That's what we call that.
No, he is.
I thought he was way darker than this.
No,
what the fuck?
He is. He's Puerto Rican.
He's mulatto though.
Yeah, but he's Puerto Rican.
All right,
I'm looking at him on Google.
Hold on. Give me a minute.
And
Give me a minute.
Yeah,
his mother is
perfect
white.
for the role of Hannibal.
Yeah,
his mother was English, German, Scottish, and Irish. Wait a second. His adoptive father was African American, but his biological father's background was definitely a person of color.
So I'm gonna. I'm gonna chalk that up to. I'm gonna chalk that up to Caribbean then, or at least somewhere along the
So his dad could probably his dad probably could teach him how to sing the fucking Madagascar theme.
Yeah.
I like to move it. We like to move it, dun 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 dun. dun.
But no, yeah, but I don't know. It's a weird place.
I'm sorry, Sean. This is one of those autism moments. Fucking songs playing in my head when race is brought up.
Yeah. But no,
Casey, he was telling me about the different populations that live nearby in our area of California.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, wait, don't say it. Don't say it on the fucking stream. I'll type it and then see what Casey thinks.
Okay. Well, here's my thing, because I don't know. Have you seen Wonder Woman yet, dude?
Yep.
You
also,
have?
read what I just said. Read what I fucking just said.
Oh,
That's
wow.
so fucked.
Fucking
That's so
Jesus Christ.
That's so fucked. Más, por favor.
Jesus. No. But no. Oh my God. No, but did you
It's
see
worse to think that they made their grandma sing that. Someone their grandma's age.
But no, like, did you hear that Lebanon doesn't want to let Wonder Woman play?
Yeah, because she's Israeli. I don't give a fuck. It's not my business.
I know, but it's. I find it hilarious. I don't know why. I find that really funny because I think it's stupid too, to be honest with you. But I don't know. I know Lebanon's a great place. That's all I'm gonna say.
RJ dropped. RJ, you back?
I accidentally clicked on a bookmark.
But no, I don't know. When it comes to, do we want to get into? But
Dude, no, just we're talking about
the We Was Kangs.
we're talking about terrorism.
Hey,
We're talking about everything today.
Did you touch your microphone after
No,
you?
I got it. Here, let me. How about now?
Should we go offline for this?
Hello? No? Hello?
Well, we can talk.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're way better now.
Yeah, I just unplugged it, replugged it back in.
Nice.
Yeah. Gotta love that.
Dude, We Was Kangs. For some reason, Mr. Metacore's video is missing.
Oh, that shit.
Yeah, it's
I-
gone. I can't find it. I was trying to find it to show Sean.
Yeah, the Wii was that shit's funny. I no, you know,
He's like, all right, guys, hold on. This picture that my girlfriend drew. No. I've been lying to you guys for so long. Okay, this picture was actually drawn by a proud African woman, and here's the actual rendition of the picture without being whitewashed. It's just like Black Muhammad,
Wait, it's
internet aristocrat. That's who we're talking about.
dude, I'm
no,
going,
but is it this video that I sent to the chat? Is that the video?
Video does not exist.
I'll look for it. Oh
I
wait,
can't-
what the fuck?
It doesn't exist, dude.
Are you sure?
Oh,
'Cause
look at him.
that's We Was Kings by Mr.
It's gone.
Medicare.
What the
I
fuck?
think- Yep, he deleted it.
Or someone deleted it for him.
Am
Wait, I found
am
it.
I looking at the
I found
wrong
a repost.
video?
Found it.
Yo, you found it?
Yeah, I just posted that.
No, you were missing dash I.
Oh.
I couldn't
Oh,
find it for some
You know
reason.
what? I'm gonna we'll watch that in a little bit, but I want to find the Pharaoh music video.
Oh, I already did.
Oh, you did? Did you link that shit?
Hold on, I'm gonna link it right now.
Yeah, because that shit's funny. Because we're gonna watch that now. Because the We Was Kings mentality is fascinating to me because it's bleeding into the mainstream.
Dude, when I fucking bring up my shit, you know how many times I've had idiots compare me to that? I'm like, okay, look, I have historical proof. I have genetic data. What the fuck do you have? I have oral tradition. You mean you guys are doing a collective lie? That's not oral tradition. That's a collective lie.
Yeah.
And then they respond by saying, "Fuck you, bigot."
Well,
I was
okay,
gonna, I was
but
gonna
dude-
say We Was Kangs, the Irish was Kangs, but not really. We were.
The Irish were no, hold on. The Irish had Neanderthal DNA. If the Brits hadn't killed them off, we could have had some interesting genetic diversity.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the thing is, there was never a united like Irish government until that one Welsh.
So they were basically
came
just a
to
bunch of
rape
villages.
everything. The what?
Okay.
So
Okay.
basically, it was like Game of Thrones. There were a bunch of villagers out in the middle of nowhere with like lords.
Okay,
Yes.
we're okay. We're gonna.
He's doing it.
I'm sorry.
Okay, shut up. We're watching the video.
Alright.
We're watching the We Was Kangs video because that shit's funny.
I can't see your screen.
Let me. I gotta share it real quick. Do 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 do.
Yeah, Game of Thrones. It's the entire show is about just like one man's cock and why he won't reach his girlfriend. I'm talking about Tion Greyjoy.
Tion Greyjoy. All right, you seeing it now?
Yep.
All right, cool. Let me just pop this on there. Enjoy it.
I said I see it.
Egyptians and the Ethiopians and other men around the Nile. Yes, it was a black man of the Nile and his family.
Just make comments whenever you want. Okay, they're gonna have to really change that to birthplace of civilization. If this new finding is true, it's more like the Greeks.
Hey, I don't want to be rude, but I want to skip ahead to the video until it is at Okay. Press play.
Okay.
All the lies you done told, baby, let me set you straight. What we did back then was great. You just don't know. Let me show you the past so your future can look bright.
Pause it at 41. What the fuck is he? What? What's that red? Why is there a red X over his dick?
I don't know. Maybe.
Dude, that's his pants.
No, there has to be that's not an accident. Okay, he's wearing a costume, so
So there was a conscious effort to put an X on around his dick.
yes,
Dude, no. Hold on a second. He's just you don't understand. He's just a normal 1980s blaxploitation comic book character.
Yeah.
It's like Shaft, but Shaft goes to Egypt instead.
That's exactly what it is. No, you know what it is? It's Luke Cage goes to the Shaft because he's got the fucking manacles.
Yes, he does.
All right.
Wait. Before we continue on, I haven't heard this before. Does he talk about his penis?
No.
No, just keep watching, Sean. Just keep watching.
Okay.
It's fucking funny.
I've heard them say that we wasn't even there. Baby, let me make it clear. We were the ones. If you pay attention to what I'm about to show, there's no doubt that you will know we were the ones. And I'ma show you. Never thought we was. Said she was black because that's the way that my name.
Okay, it's not okay. So his evidence is pigmentation on artwork. That
Yeah.
is,
On top of that, with the shitty phone.
yeah. Well, not only pigmentation on artwork, a type of pigmentation that is known to darken over time.
Yep. On top of that, did he not notice that those were servants? We was kanked. We was kanked.
We was not kangs.
I have another question. That headdress he's wearing, he knows the entire thing was made of fucking gold in the artwork, and it didn't have the stupid fucking paintings, right? I mean the pigments, right?
Yeah. I don't know. Probably didn't. That thing would have been heavy as shit. You'd have to think.
Yeah.
That, right?
Yeah,
Oh.
that's what, now I understand why the fucking pharaoh said all the time.
Yeah.
Uh,
Why their heads were all fucked up too.
I thought that was because of the diabetes that's
Inbreeding?
there.
What did we say? Someone was saying something.
I thought that was because of the diabetes that they sat all day.
From eating that sugar cane.
Yes.
Yeah.
Egypt was a black man, King Tut was a black man. Cause that's the way it right now. Which we came from the sun.
You gotta admit though, this is some sick beats.
Okay, bro, can we just like rewind like 5 seconds and just watch uninterrupted just for like one viewing?
Sure.
Because this is cringy as fuck, and you have to see the whole thing like
Yeah.
King Tut was a black man. Cause that's the way it right
Who?
Which we came
Hello, Jonathan. Are you from my wall? Please unmute yourself.
Hello?
Hello.
What is this?
What?
What is this?
Oh, we're watching a video of this black guy saying that Egyptians were black. Hold on, just keep watching. Just keep watching.
Should I just start this over?
Yeah.
Yeah. So recently, evidence came in that the Egyptian nobility were European. It's causing these guys to lose their shits because all of this past 2 years they've been ranting about how.
Oh, it's been longer than that though. It's been since the Nation of Islam was around.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Hi, Jonathan.
What
I
Jonathan?
Hi,
remember now.
Scene.
What Jonathan
Fuck
is it?
you, it's John.
Is it John Lemcool?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Hey man, how's it going?
Is he in the chat?
Oh yeah.
Oh, what's up?
What's up, Lemcool?
All right. Now shut up. I want to watch the Tringe.
Turn it up. Rewind it and turn it up.
All right.
the way that my name show you. Egypt was a black man, King Tut was a black man. Cause that's the way that my man is now. Which we came from the southern land, so I know the things that we forgot. From the horn in the west, these black people made their way. See them coming for Friday, and there we are. Ever so below, this is how they built the stone. We have never been alone. This is the truth. If you can't see yourself, then it's true you've been misled. Got the knowledge all in your head. Let me help you, and I'ma show you. Never thought me, but she was black people. That's the way that my name, I'ma show you. Egypt was a black man, King Tut was a black man. Cause that's the way that my name, I'ma show you. Our history, it ain't no mystery. Just listen and understand and show you. what they cannot hide, what they can't deny. That either was a black man lately. I've been thinking of the days gone by. And all the things that we forgotten, voices from the distant past make themselves heard. Resurrection, something's gotta juice, been revealed. Tell me what you gonna do. Gonna keep it to yourself or gonna tell the world? If you do, then prepare for the challenges you face. My heart goes out to you, precious black boys and girls. And I'ma show you who never thought he was. Said she was black because that's the way that my name. I'ma show you Egypt was a black man, Kentucky was a black man. Cause that's the way that my
The video froze.
What?
The video froze on my end.
All right, hold on.
Same. It froze like at the very beginning. Okay, wait,
Sean.
no. While it's paused, what the fuck is that thing on his pants?
Oh yeah, no, it is something. You were right the first time. Is that set? What is that shit?
That's
Oh my god, that's Anubis. That's Anubis. That's
Oh, it's
Anubis, dude.
Anubis?
That's
Oh.
Anubis
Anubis.
on his
Why
cock.
is his dick Anubis?
Here, Sean, I'm gonna try something. Hold on.
I just
Fuck.
noticed he's wearing jeans.
Oh my god, that's even worse. It's even worse than Shaft. Actually, no, I take that back. It's like low budget Shaft.
Yeah, in Africa. Look at chat in Egypt.
Sean,
Yeah.
click on the link I just posted. Like exit, re-enter. Tell me if you can actually watch the video. I'm gonna do the same right now. It might just be the fucking flash settings. Hold on.
Okay, I
All right, Casey, hit up the video. Hit play.
All right.
Fucking A though.
Well, this is
Anubis
gonna
cock.
fit.
I never
How you
thought
guys
somebody
doing
would make an
on your end?
Anubis cock. That's the one thing I've never fucking considered. You know, somebody making a cock out of the dune worm. The dune worm? Sure. Anubis? What the fuck?
It's not that weird considering this one documentary I saw about how there's ancient Egyptian like hieroglyphics of Anubis just getting laid.
People sleeping with death.
That's fantastic.
That's I understand what that means. It's a metaphor. You're tempting death.
Yeah. So can I play the video now?
Yeah. That's what I just
Yeah.
asked. It like plays and then buffers and then stops. What the fuck?
See, I was watching it like I was just watching it in my own window. But okay, it's at 31 seconds. Fucking 30.
I actually have a legit black guy who's like actually chill. What's the word? He integrated into the culture that adopted him into it. Like he came from Africa. Like I forgot let me see what country. His name is Kamini, and he and his father moved to a French village, and you know he didn't try to impose his culture on other people. Chill dude. He's from Congo. So son of a doctor from Congo. Oh, that's the thing. He's from an educated family. Gee, I wonder why he's not imposing his culture on other people.
That reminds me, a random a random Liberian guy added me on Skype, and he tried to sell me uncut diamonds.
That's funny as fuck.
Yes.
Was he like, no, listen, man, this is the real shit, man. This is the real shit. It's not bullshit. This is the real stuff. Was he like that?
Actually, I never heard him like talk out loud, but I was just like, okay, are these blood diamonds? And he said no, and I was like, okay, that's good enough for me. And then he was like, so you want to buy them? And then I'm like, no. Do you have anybody who's selling oil? And then he said, oh yes, I know Nigerians who are selling oil. And I was like, cool. And then we kind of stopped talking after that.
I would have asked him if he knows anybody who sells AKs and has child soldiers.
Ooh.
Yeah, so just my neighbor.
See, that's
is
that is too edgy for me because I'm actually considering buying some of his diamonds.
Oh, I wouldn't. I would just be like, do you know a guy named Coney? Like Sean, now that you're starting to get to know me, I don't mean half the shit. I've pissed off salesmen pretending to be interested in shit that they're selling. Oh really? Yeah. Tell me more about the features. That's super interesting.
Let's get back to the cultural enlightenment of this.
No. Here, dude. Click on the second one. This stupid song is just gonna repeat itself over and over. Click on the Montego Mon or something. That's
this one.
The link I just posted. Yep. I warn you, it's in French. I don't understand what he was singing, but I do know that and the Time article I read when this came out, he's singing about his village and how much he loves his village. Now this is different. It is a different. It's completely different in contrast. Just hit it up, open it up.
Are we restarting it?
You can't hear it.
You can't.
Nope.
You sure?
I'm watching it on my own.
So in the intro, he's saying, "I have nothing to do in the fucking in the fucking village, like out in the country. I don't have any cars to burn. I don't have any people to rob." he's making fun of gangsters. And then he starts rapping about how much he loves his actual village.
Look at the white guys just chilling on the fucking hay barrels.
Yep.
Look at that.
It gets better. Just keep watching, dude. It gets fucking better. It gets way better. Trust me on this.
I unironically enjoy this.
Yeah.
That's a fat beat.
I enjoy the 90s quality of it.
Yep.
I really do.
This is what got his career off the ground. He made this video and it kind of just boomed.
They're rocking on a Don Gier.
Scaring the cows.
Hey, look, it's French Ed Sheeran. Yep.
Oh fuck! You guys have been pausing.
Yes.
I'm 20 seconds ahead of you.
Right.
So.
Là-bas, il n'y a rien, c'est des pâtures. Des fois, il y a un match de foot le dimanche. Le stade, c'est une pâture sur lesquelles les lignes sont tracées, les buts sont montés et les filets. Et dans l'équipe du coin, il y a toujours un mec qui se fait surnommer Kéké. Allez, Kéké! Allez, Kéké! Si c'est pas Kéké, dans l'équipe d'en face, il y a toujours un mec qui s'appelle Biquet. Allez, Biquet! Allez, Biquet! Une journée type dans le coin, le facteur, un tracteur et un rien. Si une vache de temps en temps. Je viens pas de la cité, mais le beat est bon.
He doesn't know what to do with his hands.
Il n'y a pas de bitume là-bas, c'est que des pâtures, mais cela n'empêche que j'ai croisé pas mal d'ordures. Et à l'école maternelle, j'étais le seul black. Et dans le putain de collège, j'étais le seul black. Et dans le putain de lycée, j'étais le seul black. De la maternelle au lycée, toujours autant de black qui se perdaient dans la nature ou dans la raison. Papa me disait toujours c'est bien, faut pas se battre un piston. Mais moi je voulais me révolter, mais là-bas y a rien à cramer. Y'a qu'un bus pour le lycée, c'est le même pour le centre aéré.
Guys, I'll be right back. Jonathan, unmute yourself and cover for me. Okay, BRB.
All right.
En plus, une boulangerie, elle est à 8 km. 8 km, tous les matins, à Mobilette. Il est parti où, Vincent? Il est parti en catimini. Ah ben non, c'est nous, hein. Parti à Mobilette, hein. Parti à Mobilette, hein. C'est le métro des petits patelins. C'est le but 1. Le but 1 qui fait... Dédicacé à tous ceux qui viennent des petits patelins. Les petits patelins paumés au ciel de la misère, alors rien à faire là-dedans des verts. Ces petits patelins paumés que personne ne connaît, même pas Jean-Pierre Perdon. Je viens pas de la cité, mais le beat est bon. Je viens pas de Paname, mais de Marly, comment? Y a pas de bitume là-bas, c'est des voitures, mais cela n'empêche que j'ai posé pas mal d'ordures. Je viens pas de la cité, mais le beat est bon. Je viens pas de Paname, mais de Marly, comment? Y a pas de bitume là-bas, c'est des voitures, mais cela n'empêche que j'ai posé pas mal d'ordures. Je viens pas de la cité, mais le beat est bon. Je viens Paname et Marly, comment? Y a pas de bitume là-bas, c'est des voitures, mais cela n'empêche que j'ai posé pas mal d'ordures. Je viens pas de la cité, mais le beat est bon. Je viens pas de Paname et de Marly, comment? Y a pas de bitume là-bas, c'est des voitures, mais cela n'empêche que j'ai posé pas mal d'ordures. Yo.
What the fuck? Oh my god. Okay. Okay, we're done with that.
No, keep watching, dude.
come
The last, like, yeah, hold on.
That's
I
the
guess
best part.
it gets better. It gets way better. They get fucking LARPing happens.
No.
Yes. The wizard appears. The cows don't dig him, though.
Because those cows are racist. That's awesome. Yeah, I don't know why I found that like super entertaining, but I really found that entertaining.
Yeah, but see, it was made by somebody who integrated. He migrated, and then he integrated into the culture, much like myself. You know, it's kind of why I'm very mean-spirited towards people that don't integrate, because, yes, bring your culture with you. Don't force it on other people.
You know, have you seen the video? It's similar to the We Was Kings mentality, but it was We Was Vikings.
I'm
Yep.
back. Hello.
You seen the We Was Vikings?
Yeah. You mean the Black Vikings?
Yeah. Okay. I can kind of understand the stupidity when it comes to.
I'm sure in the odd, chaotic nature of the planet, everything being mathematically fucked, maybe one or two Moors mixed in, and maybe there was like an example, one or two blacks.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Give me. Hold on, Sean. I'm playing devil's advocate.
But then I'll red pill you guys.
All right. Let me say something before you red pill. Okay. I'm saying playing devil's advocate. Oh, maybe by some chance there was like a Moor, like somebody from Africa somehow ended up in Norwegian territory, went wandering with the Vikings, just like the one black samurai there was by accident. They'll fucking find that one example and then use other examples that aren't related. Like, let's just say there's like this is an example. Like, let's just say there's a Viking who's like called the Black Marauder.
Oh, Hofton the Black.
Like that, exactly. And then these jackasses will be like, look, see, there's proof of other Black Vikings, and then they'll fucking do a documentary consisting of fake opinions, or I'm sorry,
fake facts.
Fake facts. And then we'll have an entire book called Black Vikings. Like, what the fuck? There weren't black samurai. There was one black guy that ended up fucking Andre, and Oda Nobunaga was fascinated by him, so he trained him to be a samurai. Oh, cool. There's somebody from another land. Let me see if I can teach him my skills. Okay, that doesn't mean like there was a fucking race of Africans in Japan. Fucking idiots.
All right.
So you get the point, but go ahead, Red Pillis.
Okay. So, at the time, during the Viking Age, the Africans actually had a higher standard of living than, especially the Mediterranean Africans. They had a higher standard of living than the Vikings. The Vikings had to pillage Europe because the land that they lived on was so crappy. They couldn't grow anything. They only ate fish. In the Mediterranean, where the Mediterranean to the Vikings was a mythical place that may or may not have actually existed. Only traders knew of it. But the Africans who could afford to go and like meet the Vikings also could have afforded to have like a way nicer life in the Mediterranean where they were born than in Scandinavia. So even if black people had gone to the land had gone to Scandinavia, they would have gone straight fucking back home because it was better in their home than it was in Scandinavia.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the name Viking is I think it's loosely translated to raider.
Yes.
It loosely translates to that. But no,
There's moments like these. I just want to summon Ed from Ed and Eddie to speak Scandinavian for us.
yeah.
Yes.
I am Viking, man. So fucking great.
Yeah, I don't get. You know what I don't
Oh,
get?
take care, John.
Bye, Jonathan.
Yeah, I don't. Here's what I don't get though. When it comes to, because honestly, I probably am going to retitle the stream to the historical revisionist stream. But I don't get the mentality behind it. Is it just because they don't have anything to cling on to, or
What I was just thinking the entire time I was watching that video with the we was Kangs in Egypt.
Shaka Amos? Yeah.
Yeah. Every time I watch that, I legit feel depressed. All I see is somebody who's like struggling to have an identity. So it's like I don't have
Yes.
anything of my own. The lyrics just make it more depressing. We are not alone. We weren't a bunch of losers, basically. And I'm like, so you think that unless you're Egyptian, you're losers? That's sad because you have ancestors that had empires. You got the fucking Nubians. Be proud of them. Don't be like, no, we have to be Egyptian because the Egyptians have monuments. So, like, what? That's like me sticking to only one of my ancestors. I'm part Greek, but there are so many times that I've talked shit about the Greeks because of what they did to Socrates. Like, I mean, dude, you know my views on Machiavellianism, and it's based in Plato's writings. Anyways, my point is, I'm multiracial genetically. I talk shit about various mistakes my ancestors did. This guy won't even accept his own ancestors' accomplishments because the Egyptians have monuments and the Nubians don't. That's really sad.
Well, I mean, yeah. I think you're Medicare said something similar. Is that they personally lack any real accomplishment, and typically people can at least rely on their ancestral accomplishment, and they can't really do that because they don't know anything about their ancestral accomplishment.
That's a good point.
Like I don't know, I wonder if this is strictly an American phenomenon.
Well, it's weird because I've noticed something in particular. Russians, Persians, Germans, Italians, and Greeks, a lot of their nobility have accomplishments that are similar and pattern based. It might be because it's a cultural thing, but then I've noticed other cultures, their patterns kind of break off. They become new patterns and they spiral, and then they break off and become new patterns. So Africa, well, at least with the Nubian Empire, that might have been their case, and perhaps that's why these guys can't really relate to their ancestors because their ancestors wouldn't be able to relate to them. If you think about it, I mean, It's like compare a modern day post-Soviet Slav to a Valatian Slav.
Yeah.
Stark difference there. Stark difference. One hunts down Ottomans. The other one says, where is my monthly paycheck? I must go buy vodka.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I think but I think historical revisionism is all because that's what a bunch of that's typically what the SGWs say about any given historical event. Like anytime you bring up certain facts about.
Oh no, the white man rewrote it.
Oh yeah, It's like only certain people can perform. Only certain people can perform. What you call it? Historical revisionism. It's not a universal thing that people can do.
I just killed the spider. Sorry about that.
Yep.
Disgusting little creatures.
Oh, while we were talking, there was another explosion in London. So
Woo!
so yeah, so now that brings up to 4 suspects, 4 incidents, I should say, today in London. London's
I'm fucking depressed about that at this point, dude. As much as I'm pissed off at England for bringing this onto the rest of us, that's just fucked up. Those are innocent people dying. That's not cool.
yeah, and you know what was Manchester pissed me off more because it was fucking little kids.
Yeah, dude. And then what's worse is the cab drivers that actually were Muslims. Some of them were kidnapping the kids afterwards.
Yeah, and that fucking Sikh
Fuck.
and that Sikh dude that was helping out the guys that got called Muslim, and everyone got pissed off because it showed how fucking stupid progressives are, because they're fucking retards.
Yeah. Look at this Muslim guy helping these people evacuate, and it's like that's a Sikh. He's not Muslim. That's offensive to both religions. You stupid fucks.
Oh my god! And you can even find the tweet of the person who wrote the article, fucking
Yeah, you can.
learning
I know,
that it's
I
a
know.
Sikh.
Yeah.
Anyways, Casey, this shit is the reason I don't go online anymore. I mean, I do, but
Yeah.
I just
But
stick to
dude-
my Facebook. I play my video games. I go to work.
Yeah.
I barely look at the news anymore. At this point, I'm like, nothing surprises me.
But dude, man, I mean, some of the because I actually looked at some of the videos that came out of the Manchester shit, and it's just fucking heartbreaking because you see people getting fucking nails pulled out of them and shit. It's like, Jesus fuck, dude. Like they're fucking teenage girls getting.
You want to know what people in Iran were saying before things in Iran changed? Don't be racist. These are poor immigrants who are having problems in their countries. Please let them in. They're Muslim like us.
Oh yeah, they're just like you guys. You know.
Oh yeah, and then things changed.
Like, you know what pisses me off, and I look, I get that people want to have some empathy for they want to be tolerant people. Hey, yeah, tolerance is great, but can we acknowledge the asshole in the room? Can we just acknowledge that and just call them out for it? Now, thankfully, because you were talking about reformers way early on in the stream, there was this guy out of Sydney or Melbourne, Australia. He's a reformist imam, and he says, Islam has a problem with extremism, and it's unique to us, and we have to be honest about that. And this guy is just getting death threats constantly because he said, there's a problem with these people. These fucking Wahhabis have taken over our religion, and they are now the majority.
And the Wahhabis aren't even Muslim though.
Yeah.
They are a British invention, and you see me ranting half the time. It's because I'm like, are you guys fucking serious? Like the Brits felt sorry for these savages, gave them weapons, and when I say savages, I'm not even going to be apologetic because the Wahhabis were literally a bunch of bandits in the Middle East. If you know any Middle Eastern history, the Wahhabis were literally the caravan killers. If they saw you traveling, they would rape the women, they would steal the children, and they would kill the men. That's what the Wahhabis were, and the British were like, these noble savages, yes, we must help them, and we must give them land and their own sovereignty. And then, fucking Wahhabism becomes a religion. That was a great idea, England. It totally didn't bite all of us in the ass globally.
Yeah. Well, fuck, dude. Can we? And you know what my issue though is? Can we be honest and say that there is? It's at this point that that Europe has kind of given up on trying to help itself out of this. Like, I don't want to be a total dick, but they've kind of given up on trying to, work this problem out themselves. I mean, fucking Micron basically says, yeah, we're just gonna have to get used to it. The fucking French, man. I don't get it. I just don't get it.
Well, having lost my homeland, I don't feel empathetic. I'm, as somebody who's American, I'm not aggressive about being American in the same way that a Japanese tourist would be. Yeah. You get the joke. Like it's from a college humor video. It's like Guile from Street Fighter doesn't look like an American. He looks like a Japanese tourist going to Manhattan for the first time.
Yeah.
But no, see, with me, it's like America's values are very much Persian to me. Like anybody can believe in what they want. Anybody. The only difference is that the Persian Empire was socialist. The Persian Empire was socialist with some libertarian marketing going in there. Like the bazaar was very libertarian. It wasn't very unless you poison somebody or were selling things that were harming people. There was no regulation. No, the king wouldn't come down and say, "Today I'm going to tax pears and dates. Tomorrow I'm taxing this." But anyway, the point was, having lost one homeland and then seeing the liberals trying to destroy this homeland, it's part of why I'm a little verbally aggressive. Like get the fuck out of here if you don't like America.
Well,
that's what I've started telling people.
Well, yeah. Well, I don't get this.
Like I don't go ahead, but like I don't want America to be like fucking France. We're gonna get used to this. Like, well, fuck that.
No. I don't think, and I don't think we should. Like, look, as much as I have complaints about what he's on some of the things he's done so far, Trump, honestly, in my opinion, I don't regret voting for him at all at this point, because they constantly point out he constantly points out the inadequacies of fucking European leadership, consistently points them out and doesn't give a fuck about the repercussions. He basically told Merkel to go fuck herself.
I love that. That was amazing, dude.
He said it right to her face, saying, "We're not going to fucking do it." And she looked at him like, "What are you talking about? What is this thing called protecting our citizens? I don't know what that is. I don't know."
This is the first time an American president's been an American president. It has been years.
Well, it's always going to be my issue, because people want to say, well, he won't work with the fucking Europeans. No, the Europeans won't work with him. That's the issue here. And
those aren't Europeans; those are communist bastards.
Yeah, I
like even the kid in Poland said it. Like he was like, the EU is just another name for the USSR. Even Russia doesn't want to be part of it. Like the Russia was like, yeah, we went through that once. We're not doing this again.
Yeah, I don't know. This bullshit is just this crap with the EU and Islam. I don't know. I don't get this, because they're so.
What I suspect is this: there's two different outcomes, and stop me if I sound a bit nutty here. Either they're being legitimately naive. Actually, no, three different outcomes. They're being legitimately stupid and naive, and they're just letting in these hyper aggressive terrorists. Or two, they're not being naive. They're doing it on purpose, and it's just a means of control. Just like calling a black person a criminal would be racist, even if they were one. You get what I mean? Like in the 90s, if a black person commits a crime, you could be accused of being racist just by calling the police on them.
Well,
right? It was like, wait.
Yeah.
And then there's a third outcome, which really worries me, which is, what if this is all being done on purpose? What if Wahhabism was given strength so that there be an enemy, kind of like Jack and Daxter?
Yeah.
Remember Jack 2? The I forgot the name of those the berserkers, those the friggin' metal robots. Like the whole reason those monsters were like attacking the city was because the leader of the city had to deal with them, because without an enemy he wouldn't have his authority. So my fear is there's a third possibility that these liberals, both in Europe and America, they know what they're doing. They're just doing it so that we have an enemy to continue all this shit.
Well, I think it's a combination of willful naivete, and at least it depends on what country we're talking about. With Germany, it's because they don't want to repeat their past mistakes. There's a genuine good. They don't want another Hitler. They don't want that there.
You mean Merkel?
Well, yeah. Well, she's becoming it soon. That's my fear, though.
She's wiping out every culture but a certain culture. To me, that's genocide.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's genocide, and not even aggressive. It's just by replacement. They don't have.
No, dude, listen. Cultural genocide is still genocide.
I know.
I took a genocide class.
I
So
know.
what she's doing is considered genocide.
What? Yeah, she's doing it to her own people too, which I find.
She's doing it to my people. She's doing it to her people. She's doing it to the Greeks. She's doing it to the Italians. She's doing it to basically everybody in fucking Europe, and she's telling all of us deal with it.
You know who she's not doing it to? My people, the fucking Danes. They told her to go fuck herself. They had some fucking balls about them.
Are the Danes different from Denmark?
They are the Danes. Denmark's are the Danes. They are the same.
Well, what the fuck's going on in Denmark? Like my friends in Denmark were telling me like there's some freaky shit going on over there.
They're freaky shit from the EU officials because they want to force a bunch of migrants there. And basically the Danes have, let me put it this way, rediscovered their fucking Viking roots. And
so they're burning down the camps.
They're getting a little pissed off at them. Let's just put it this way: there's a bit more violent clashes against migrants and the native population. They're not taking. Did you see? And the same with the Polish. The Polish aren't fucking. Did you see like the massive march against this shit that happened like a couple months back? Well, like I think it was like a couple thousand.
Yo, when are we gonna end this? Because I wanted to talk to you before because I got to head out in like an hour.
Yeah. What do you want to talk about?
Oh, I'll let you know, Sean. Well, I want to talk to both you and Sean. It's video game related, but anyways,
I
what do you want to wrap up?
I lost interest in the conversation after Jonathan left.
All right. Let's just wrap up in a little bit. I'll give it. I'll wrap it up now. So I want to thank you guys for coming on. It was good to talk this out. Even though we went off on a tangent, but I think that's why our name.
Well, no, we got to the point. We repeated the point several times. The problem is we have a bunch of assholes who don't want to integrate into this culture, and then we got a bunch of traitors who, for one reason or the other, created and weaponized the Wahhabis in these other cultures, and are trying to destroy all of us and preserve themselves and their pets. So,
yep, that's it. So once again, I want to thank you guys for coming on, and check back next weekend for the 9th installment of this. Hopefully we'll have more people on. I might be talking about culture again. Actually, next week might just be dedicated to talking about culture in general, the evolution of Western culture and its history with Islam. So that'll be next week's little talk. All right. So thanks. See you guys. Bye. And